Good morning, students. Last day we were discussing on the bank reconciliation statement, and in that we were discussing the some causes or some reasons of differences in the balance of cash book and passbook. And we already discussed about the up to the interest allowed and interest and commission dividend collected by the bank. Now some more items are also there, such as bank charges and commission. That was sixth item, bank charges and commission charged by bank. Bankers render the several services to the customers, and then the banker charges some incidental charges for the services, commission for the services, and so many other charges are there which banker charge from the customers, because the current account holder makes so many transactions in a day even. So the incidental charges are very high, and incidental charges are very frequent. So the banker charge it, and then banker debit the passbook at that time. Bank immediately charge it, bank debit it. That is a type of payment or expenses. So it is not recorded in the cash book as it was recorded in the passbook. Banker have debited your passbook, and then businessman or the customer have not received the informations regarding the charges and was not created in cash book. So that is the one reason of the deviation. Then interest charged by the bank on overdraft. Interest charged on overdraft. Now, what is overdraft? Amount drawn over the deposit is called overdraft. The bank managers permits to the customer to draw excess over the deposits, and this facility is available only to the current account holders. Sometime in the business process, in the business transactions, the business will need some more finance, and in the bank account there is not sufficient fund. So businessman needs some small term loans or short period borrowings. Bank managers provides this facility to draw excess over the deposit. That's called the overdraft. That is called short term borrowings. It's very short term. As soon as it is paid by the businessman, the interest will not be charged, or interest will be very low. So the banker charges the some interest on that overdraft, and the banker debit the passbook immediately, and the information not being received yet, then that is not created in cash book. So this is the one of the important reason which creates the difference or deviations between the passbook and cash book. Now one more item is there which create the difference, that is direct deposit. Made by customer. The business deals with the so many customers, and one of the customer or debtor of the businessman or business having the bank account number of that business and directly deposit in the bank account. As and when it is deposited in bank of the customer or the businessman or business by the debtor or the customer. Here we can write, please say the customer mean debtors, debtors of the business, deposited in the bank. So banker immediately credit the passbook that is deposited in, then that is credited in the passbook. As the intimation was not received regarding the direct deposit made by the debtor, then that is not taken to the debit side of the cash book or in the receipt side of cash book. So this is one of the reason, because at one place it is credited but another place it is not debited, that is in the cash book. Next is, sometime by the standing order of the customer or the business, the bankers makes some payment directly time to time, such as subscription to be paid and the standing order is being given. The insurance premium banker directly paid because that is attached with the bank, the time period, at the time automatically that amount is deducted from the bank to make the payment of premium, make the payment of subscription or some other any payments are there. So direct payment made by bank, direct payment made by bank on behalf of the business, on behalf of the customer of the bank, that is as per standing order. And when the payment is made, banker debit the passbook. As intimation is not received, then it is not credited or not written in the payment side of cash book. Sometimes what happens, any wrong entry made by the bank in the passbook, wrongly it is mentioned, mean while recording the item is to be debited, that is credited, or that is to be credited, wrongly it is debited. So wrong entry being made, or sometime in the account of the customer, the wrongly entered of the another account, mean if the banker is operating two accounts in the same bank, in the second account that amount should be credited, but wrongly it is credited in the first account. So this is also called wrong entry. Wrong entry made by bank. So due to this wrong, this should not be happened, but this is recorded in the passbook wrongly. So the balance of cash book and passbook both will not match. Some other causes are also there. Checks deposited to the bank but wrongly credited or recorded in the credit side of the cash book, and that should be debited, but that is wrongly credited. Likewise, check deposited in bank but wrongly debited in the cash column of the cash book. As you know, the cash book having the columns, cash column, bank column. So that is recorded wrongly in the cash column. Likewise, check issued, that should be credited in cash book but wrongly debited in cash book. That is also wrong. Or item checks issued, but that should be credited in cash book but wrongly entered in the cash column. That should be in the bank column, but wrongly it is entered in the cash column. So these are the certain reasons of differences which create discrepancies between the balances of cash book and passbook. Which balance? Here the meaning of which balance we are talking. See, as we know, we are having two books. One is maintained by the business, one is other is maintained by the banker. Business maintains the book of account of bank and banker maintains the account of customer. So the balances are there. The cash book and passbook or bank statement. It is maintained by the bank, it is maintained by the business. It is representing to the bank and it is representing to the customer. So the cash book and passbook both shows the balances. Debit balance of cash book, debit balance cash book, it is favorable balance. Then it will show the credit balance in passbook. The debit balance of cash book equal to credit balance of passbook. Both are the favorable balance. It will show debit balance, it will show credit balance. Vice versa. Credit balance of cash book, this is called unfavorable balance or adverse balance you can write. That is negative balance, this is positive balance, equal to debit balance in passbook. As per passbook, it is unfavorable, or you can write adverse balance, or it is called minus negative balance, it is positive balance. This is also called overdraft. Overdraft. Overdraft means excess amount drawn over the deposit. The credit balance as per cash book shows the overdraft, or debit balance as per passbook shows the overdraft. These balances are there. Either debit balance, the information is given, or credit balance information is given. Or credit balance per cash book is given, or debit balance per passbook is given. Either information may be given to you. When at the time of preparing the bank reconciliation statement, which the customer is making it only to check or to make compatibility of the balances between the cash book and passbook. So the which balance is available with the business or that customer, that balance, obviously the businessman prepares the cash book, so businessman is having the cash book. The date when it is prepared, at that date what is the closing balance of cash book, that is taken as base. If debit balance per cash book is given, that may be taken as base. If credit balance as per cash book is given, then that is taken as base. Or vice versa, passbook balance is also available, then on the basis of this one and on the basis of this one we can prepare the reconciliation statement. Mean one balance should be taken for as base. Then these discrepancies will be taken for preparation of reconciliation statement to make the balances compatible or to restore all these differences. Either balance you can take as base, then you prepare it. That is depends on the balances available. Now one thing important, what is the need and what is the importance of the reconciliation statement? Reconciliation statement is prepared by the customer to become sure that all the transactions with the bank being correct and there is no discrepancies or there is no wrongs have been done in the books of cash book or passbook. It helps in making the further transactions, because if the banker is doing wrong, then customer will withdraw himself. Now, for example, another thing, periodic preparation of the cash book is very by periodic preparation of the reconciliation statement, which helps to the business to check time to time what wrongs or which items have not been debited or credited in the either balances, either book, cash book or passbook. So it can be traced. Suppose a check is sent to bank for collection, that is deposited in the bank, that is debited in the cash book. But even though there is some differences in the balances of cash book and passbook, then by preparing the reconciliation statement, one can check it that check was deposited is still not credited yet. Then one can trace why it is not collected or credited and can get the information from the bank, the reason of not collecting or not recorded in the passbook. Can be traced easily. Sometimes the accountants or the cashiers also make some misappropriation in it or frauds in it. And the cash is not deposited in bank, but that is shown in the cash book. Can be traced easily by making the reconciliation statement. So these are the certain importance of that or need of to check the errors, to trace the discrepancies or the items which is not being recorded, the reason of not recording it, reason of not debiting or crediting the items. Likewise, can be checked the frauds, mistakes. Sometimes the mistakes is caused while writing, that is called arithmetical error, mean the digits are wrongs being mentioned in the cash book and passbook. This is the needs and importance. Now, how to prepare it? How to prepare the reconciliation statement? How we will prepare it? There is so many, not so many, I am saying so many, but there is 2 or 3 methodology to use that preparation of reconciliation statement. One is very traditional and one is very in practice. That is using the plus and minus item or add and less items. But one more method I will give to you. I will suggest you to use. It will take very less time. So see how it is. But before it, we must know what are the items are there. How does it affect the balances of cash book and passbook, whether it is positive or negative. Now see the effects of causes of differences between cash book and passbook. How the causes of differences effects on the balances of cash book and passbook. See, causes of differences is given here: cash book balances and passbook balances. The very first, checks paid into bank for collection but not collected. Checks paid or checks sent or checks deposited into bank. As you receive a check from anyone, then at the time when you receive it, immediately debit the cash book and then you send to the bank for deposit, for collection, and that is not collected yet till the preparation of reconciliation statement, or that is collected after the preparation of reconciliation statement. That date when it is prepared, as it was debited in cash book, so it will increase the balance. In comparison to the cash book, the passbook will show the decreased balance. Mean in comparison of cash book, that is less. This is plus and this is negative. Actually, it is not deducted, but in the comparison of the balances, the cash book and passbook. Suppose you have received 10,000 check and immediately debited the cash book. Suppose the 10,000 it increased, but it was not collected, so bank is not increasing by it. In that comparison, bank is minus or less 10,000. That is called decreased balance. Checks paid into bank for collection but dishonored. Mean you receive a check debited in the cash book, sent to bank for collection, but that is turned without collecting, that is dishonored. And dishonor mean when the banker reject to make the payment from that account. Several reasons are there. Either in the bank account of the issuer of check is insufficient fund, or there is any flaw in the checks such as the signature is not matching, or there is difference between the words and figures, the amount which is written in the words some other amount and in the figures some other amount. Sometimes what happens, it is usually seen, if one is issued the check 1500, suppose, in the amount column in the figures it is written 1500, but in the words it is written 1500. It's wrong. It is not supposed to write. The banker will not make the payment. Likewise, if the date is post dated check, banker will not make the payment. If that is expiry date check, mean that is already 3 months expired, then the banker will not make the payment. Or if there is any spot on the checks, that spot or the ink spot or any other spots are there, banker will not honor that check. Or that is damaged one, banker will also reject that check, will not make the payment. Or that is stopped by the issuer, then that will banker will not make the payment. That is called dishonor of the check, and that is dishonor means not created in passbook. That will create the difference, and that was debited earlier in the cash book, so it will show the increased balance or plus balance, and in the comparison of that, bank will show, passbook will show decreased balance or minus balance. Checks entered in the bank column of the cash book, recorded in the cash book but not sent to bank. You recorded in the cash book, received and recorded in cash book debit side, but that is kept in the drawer and not being sent, or the one forget to send it. Then what will happen? Your cash will show the increased balance, and in that comparison passbook will not show the increase, that is will show decreased balance in the comparison of cash book. Next is checks issued but not presented for payment. You have issued a check, business have issued a check for the payment to the other person against any dues. When you issue the check, when one issue the check, immediately the amount is credited in cash book in the payment side because you have made the payment. But one check is issued, the period of check is 3 months. Within 3 months that should be encashed. But your creditor did not reach to the bank to encash it. So the date when it is prepared, up to that date when it is prepared. With what prepared? Reconciliation statement is prepared. Or one is presenting it after the preparation of reconciliation statement. I mean, before preparation of reconciliation statement, it was not sent to, not presented in the bank for payment. So that is credited in cash book but not debited in passbook. As it is credited in the cash book balance will reduce, that will show the decreased balance or negative balance, whereas in the comparison of that, bank have not debited the passbook, the bank passbook will show the increased balance or positive balance, that is decrease and positive balance. Interest allowed by bank, interest allowed by bank on the deposits. When banker allows that interest on the deposits, banker immediately credit the passbook. Mean banker increases the balance of the passbook, but no intimation was received till that date of preparation of reconciliation statement. That was not debited in cash book, that is not increased in cash book. In the comparison of the passbook, the cash book will show reduced balance or decreased balance, negative balance, whereas the bank passbook will show the increased balance or positive balance. bank charges. As you know, bank charges as incidental charges for the services rendered by the banker to the customer. When the bank charges the charges or incidental charges are charged by the banker debit the passbook, reduce the passbook, but that is not credited in cash book because intimation was not received. It is not created in cash book. As it is not created in cash book, so the cash book will show the increased balance, whereas the passbook have been deducted or reduced. Passbook will show the decreased balance, minus balance, and cash book shows the plus balance or positive balance. See, interest and dividend collected by bank. Bank have collected the interest and dividend on behalf of the business or the customer as per standing order. That amount of interest and dividend is directly created in the passbook or the bank, whoever is sending it. So passbook being created, but though intimation was received till the date of preparation of the reconciliation statement, so that was not debited in cash book. Debit means cash book, debit means receipt side. So the passbook balance will show the increased balance, plus balance, whereas in the comparison of the cash book, passbook, cash book will show the reduced balance or decreased balance or negative balance. That's so. Interest on bank overdraft. Banker charges the interest on overdraft. Overdraft means excess amount drawn over the deposit as per permission of the bank managers. That is a very short period borrowings on which the banker charges the interest. The interest charge on overdraft that is debited in passbook. Your balance of passbook being reduced, but intimation was not received till the preparation of reconciliation statement, so that was not debited in cash book. So in the comparison of the passbook, cash book will show the increased balance or plus balance, whereas the passbook will show the decreased balance and negative balance. These are the certain effects. Some more effects are there. We will discuss in the next class. Now, have a good day. Thank you.